Hey y'all, it's Tuesday morning and it's really, really early. It's 3:31 a.m. My new goal is to wake up at 3:45 a.m. I beat the alarm clock, so I just simply got on up. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because it's September. And during September, it's known for people to fall into a slump and just kind of say, well, I'll put it off until next year. I'll get healthier next year. It's almost the end of the year. And I just really want to encourage you guys to take a stand with your health. You know, it's bigger than the scale. It's bigger than muscles. Yeah, we're going to lift weights this morning. And we're going to lift weights this evening, Tuesday. And it's good for us. You want to lift weights. You want some muscle on your body, especially as you age, to help combat joint-related diseases. You don't want to fall down. You want to stay upright. You want a strong core. But I was at the hospital. That's not why I'm here. I was at the hospital a few weeks ago, and I heard the saddest thing next to my bed. I heard a guy. He was young, and he was talking about his blood pressure and the medication and how much anxiety he had when he took the medication, how sick he got, and how he just didn't want to take it. Well, if you don't take the medication to manage the blood pressure, and if he's not changing his lifestyle and diet to manage the blood pressure, then what? Listen, your health is bigger than the scale. It's bigger than the look. Your health literally is your life. It's traveling with you through this life. It's taking you through this life. Your health. If you're on your back, if you wake up with your joints achy and your blood pressure is out of sight all day, and it's a silent killer, especially among African American people, and you can't see it. I'm making Ken some coffee. You can't see when your blood pressure goes up. But I remember when my doctor wanted to put me on this diet called the DASH diet. It was basically what I do now. It was lean protein, greens, fiber, carb-rich fiber foods, low sodium, high potassium foods. It is to protect the heart. It is to keep the arteries open, because your blood pressure is like this. Your blood pressure is, think of it like this. Think of it like your arteries in your heart, in your veins and vessels is your plumbing. And so the food that you give it either helps that system or it stops that system up. The food that you put in your body, if you're eating high saturated fats all the time, I mean, you know, if you're at Popeyes on Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not talking about every now and then. Some people in their choices with food, it's every day. And I know that because I was that person. I can say that I was that person. I was that person. And so I want y'all to be healthy, man. I do want you to be healthy. So it's important. I'll use a measuring cup. Take care of your body. It's important to not fall into the September slump. Don't fall into that September slump. You want to slow down in September, but not here. Find you a group, some type of support, and it's beyond the scale. You need to move your body. Start with 10 minutes a day. Start in your home. Just get started. If your joints ache, you don't want to start with exercise. Perhaps you should start with your diet. Start with your nutrition. That does not require you to move your joints. It simply requires you to make wiser food choices, better food choices. Because I want to see you around a long time. A long time. You know, the promise is 70. And yeah, you know, I gutted it out this weekend myself. And that's okay when you're on vacation. Every now and then. That's vacation. Every now and then. How often do you go on vacation? Right? Some people gut it out every day. And they're doing so much damage that they cannot see. And what happens over time is the reason why people have strokes, they're not managing their blood pressure. They're either not taking the medication properly, not taking it at all to control the blood pressure, or manage it, I should say, not control, but manage their blood pressure. And then they're not making better food choices. So over time, your arteries become hard. And just think about putting a rock inside of a water hose. It's hard for the water to flow through. Or if you stop your sink up, you pour grease down your pipes for so long, the pipes stop up. But here's the good news, y'all. Here's the good news. The good news is you can change all that. All right. The good news is you can make a better decision. Making a better decision, and in 14 days you will feel better. People wake up tired because the body doesn't have any energy from the food you gave it the night before. So when you change your diet, you feel really good. You can get up really early. You feel good. You can wake up. It has the energy to get up. But without the proper nutrition and proper nutrients, you don't feel like moving. You just don't feel like moving. So I'm drinking some coffee. I took my coffee with me. I took my coffee with me. And I don't know if the airline cut my coffee bag or they thought something was in my coffee bag. I don't know what happened. But now I have the coffee inside of one of my coffee cups. Coffee was everywhere. I did put it inside of a Ziploc bag, so I was smart enough to do that. Or coffee would have been all over my suitcase. But I put it inside of my Ziploc bag because I just got this coffee. And this coffee is a little bit less acidic than the regular coffee. I'm brewing some Maxwell House over there. It's going to be Ken's coffee this morning. It's on first shift, so. But this coffee has a little bit of protein in it, has some amino acids in it. It's makes me feel really, really, really good, y'all. And then after I finish working out, I'm going to take some vitamins. It has a lemon flavor. It tastes really, really good. And I believe that's the reason why I'm up so early. I mean, I feel really good. And I'm also taking a capsule for my joints. And I'm going to take that after I work out. Let me show you. It has glucosamine in it. And sarsaparilla root. It's Vitadol. So if you suffer from achy joints, your joints are always achy, you can't lift your legs, it's just in a lot of pain, really stiff, when you go to bend over, stiff. And I get it. Some people are just stiff because they haven't worked out in a long time, and if you don't use your muscles, they tighten up, they stiffen up. But some Vitadol, taking this within 1 to 2 weeks, you'll see a change, especially after 4 weeks, being consistent. Big, big difference, big difference. My goal is to stay as healthy as possible for as long as I can. Yes, the gift is waking up this morning. I have life. That's the gift. What will I do with this life today? Will I sit it on my shelf and just look at the life? Some people got clothes in their closet. They just sit it around. Or fine china. They don't only use it until Christmas. You have this beautiful, beautiful life. Wake up and use your life. Don't just sit it on the shelf and look at it. And if you out there are suffering from high blood pressure and diabetes, yes, you see it in your family because of the family traditions. My cousin and I talk about it all the time. Neither one of us have high blood pressure or diabetes. Family members do have it. It is the diet. It is that traditional diet of high saturated fat, high fried foods, high sugar intake, and it's every single day. And it's not your fault, and it's not my fault. It's just how we were taught. It's tradition. It's culture. And yeah, when you first change, it's going to feel odd to change your life. So instead of mayonnaise, what am I going to eat with my tuna? Because that's what I'm having this morning for breakfast. A tuna pack. And I'm going to mix that tuna pack with some yogurt. I'll do... It's my detox pack, right? Yeah. These are my tuna packages. I have them sitting on my counter. I have one for each day. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there are 5 days. Then we're going to wake up and eat this. Yeah, 5 days. Probably have something different on Saturday morning because I don't train. But every day, you got to plan your environment. You got to set your environment up so that it supports your goals. Set your environment up so that it supports your goals. So I'm going to mix this tuna with some yogurt because even vegan mayonnaise. And I'm vegan and pescatarian now because my hemoglobin wouldn't get right. You know, it wouldn't get in the right range. And since I've started eating fish April 28th, my hemoglobin has gone up. But I'm still not eating different foods. You know, mayonnaise is high in saturated fat. Even vegan mayonnaise. Being vegan doesn't mean you're healthy, right? It's just a different lifestyle. So I'm going to get a spoon. And my tuna is made with yogurt. It's plain yogurt. This is a vegan yogurt by Kite Hill. I'm not putting any eggs in it, nothing like that. If you want to put eggs in your tuna, you do that. But we train at 5 a.m. I meditate. It's almost 3:45. That was my original time to get up, 3:45 a.m. I meditate, have my coffee. I'll show you what it looks like. This is Applewood, has 80 calories in it, 15 grams of protein. Now, when I finish training, I'm going to have another pack of this, right? I'm going to have this one. Old Bay. Has 14 grams. I'm already at 28 grams of protein. Really simple and easy. Make it easy on you. Right? Don't make it so hard. Don't think about it too much. And it's bigger than the scale. It's bigger than muscles. It's bigger than the look. Right? You need muscles. You do. You need some muscles. You do need muscles. Muscles is your strength. And because you don't see your muscles, don't mean you don't have any. You have muscles. So this is my tuna. And I'm simply going to take my plain yogurt. About 2 tablespoons. Put on the top. All right, that's it. That's my breakfast. Pack of tuna, 15 grams protein. Real simple, real easy. That's Ken's coffee brewing. Now, my syrups. I love my syrups. I'm a pumpkin kind of girl, so this is pumpkin spice. I even bought this last month. See, it's almost gone. But I have some more. I have more. So I simply put this sugar-free syrup in my coffee. I can use as many pumps as I want. Now, if you're all at Starbucks, and I love Starbies, the limit is 2 pumps of sugar. 2 pumps. Because 2 pumps is 70 calories and 20 grams of sugar. 2 pumps is it. That's it. 2 pumps. Now, if you want to pump it out, you do that. But I'm letting you know now, 2 pumps, what you're looking at if you get 2 pumps. And that is 70 calories added, right? Just think about how much sugar people drink in those coffee drinks, right? How much sugar? So this is my tuna, and I am going to add some black pepper, a little sea salt. Let me get that. This is my coffee. I got to put it over here because I think the airline, man, cut my pack. I don't know. But who, it doesn't matter now, right? It's over. Let me get some black pepper. Sometimes I add a little, this is just a little sea salt. A little black pepper. So we trained this morning. We're weightlifting. We're doing some supersets. The rep count is 12. Got 3 rounds because we're going heavier. So the rounds are light. Need another spoon. Need another spoon so I can stir my coffee. The rounds are light. But to have a good lift session, to have a effective lift session, you have to eat. You got to eat. You got to eat. You got to eat the nutrients that are quality. All right. That's good. Let me get a lid. All right, so the coffee is going to give me some energy, the energy that I need. And like I said, I shop on Sunday. You have to set your day up, set your week up. My shopping days are Sundays, where I get everything I need for the week. If I have to get something that I've forgotten, then I have a day in there like Wednesday. I go back to the store. But you need a day to take to write your list down. Step 1 is writing your list before you even go to the store. I wrote my list in the airport. Write your list. Go to the store. Because if you don't, you just get there and you're just grabbing things and you really don't have what you need. So I know immediately what I'm going to eat. For dinner, sweet potatoes. It's going to be spinach. It's going to be vegan crumbles. For lunch, I know I'm having a can of tuna. 2 cans of tuna for lunch. Half a sweet potato. I already know. Take the decision. I've already made a decision what I'm going to eat yesterday for the rest of this week. So I don't have to guess. All right? I don't have to think about what I'm going to eat because I already know. I already know. So when somebody come and ask me, are you going to go eat? I got my food. I've already planned my day out, right? I got it. All right, so tuna packs are really easy. I was so excited to see the airline flight attendant. She said, I take these tuna packs everywhere. I was like, oh my God, I do too. You can take tuna packs, chicken packs. Some people don't like fish. Chicken packs. I like chicken. Chicken just don't like me. Chicken raises my blood pressure. So I don't eat chicken because it don't like me. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship with chicken. So I left chicken alone a long time ago. Like 2019, I haven't had chicken. But she said, you can take that tuna pack and you can pick up a salad or you can put it on a piece of toast. Now, I got a bagel. My app did not like a bagel. My app was like, look, that is low quality food you're eating. I was like, okay, I'm traveling. Yeah, it's basically told me my bagel was trash, right? Bagels are good, just don't have a lot of nutrients in it. I love a bagel. I love a lot of things, but to keep the body functioning properly, I only eat a lot of treats when I'm on vacation. So when people say every now and then, that's my every now and then. I ate in July when I was on vacation on a cruise that week. And this past week I was in Texas, so for a couple of days. Well, I don't have any more vacations, no. But during the holiday season, Christmas, I will make brownies. Christmas. So So you have to decide what works for you and how you feel. I feel really, really good. It goes beyond the scale. I don't want hypertension. I don't want diabetes. I don't want high cholesterol. And people, when I was at the hospital, they couldn't believe it. I'm like, why am I supposed to have that? You're not supposed to be sick. You're not. Scripture says it. So you're not. You're not. What do you believe about health and wealth and illness? You know, illness is not my portion. And I look back at my labs, my chemistry panel back in 2017, my blood sugar in the mornings was running like 109. When I looked at this past chemistry panel, my blood sugars in the mornings is like 70. So that's a big difference. That's a win that people can't see. People see all of this. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's nice. But the inside of the body, what's going on in there? The inside of the body. I want to be with my grandkids a long time. I want to see them walk their wives down the aisle if they choose that, right? I want to be able to dance at their weddings. So I get up and take care of this body. I make sure, not just for them, but for me, because y'all don't know how this is going to turn out, you know. I don't want to just wake up and be on my back and looking at the sky. I want to wake up and use the gift of life. The gift of life. Some people woke up this morning. Yeah, that's good. Now what? You know, yeah. All right, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead. I got to meditate because we work out at 5 and it's past my time. Stay faithful, stay fit, stay motivated. I just want to show you my food. It's yogurt, tuna pack, applewood. Get you some.